Push. All right, take some time. You push the man hard.
Just outside Oxford, 1,000 feet up in the air, a dozen men step through a couple of aeroplane doors. Why is it these men are prepared to hang for 25 seconds in a sort of void, halfway between heaven and hell? A unique experience only parachutists know. Why is it that sensible men want to do this? Or why is it that just occasionally a trained man will refuse to jump? If a man's going to jib, he's most likely to show it here, 40 feet up in the hangar, right at the start of training. The parachute school at Abingdon in Berkshire. Every year, 30,000 men come here to learn the basic techniques of flying through the air on the end of a few strands of nylon and landing without injury. All parachutists are volunteers, and the majority at Abingdon, an RAF-run base, come from the 3 regiments of the 16th Parachute Brigade at Aldershot. So high are the standards required that as many as 40% of the volunteers are rejected before they even arrive at Abingdon. Commanding 16 Brigade, Brigadier Farrar-Hockley. He made his first jump at 19, 24 years ago. He fought with the Gloucesters in Korea, and his book, The Edge of the Sword, became a bestseller. What sort of men is the Brigadier looking for?
We like to have adventurous men, intelligent men, fit men, and I think we like to have men with a marked personality of their own, and I think that's what we get.
Is there a problem combining individualism in your men with fairly tough discipline?
I think there's a slightly different application of discipline, though I wouldn't like to overemphasize that. Discipline in the army is a requirement for everybody, and we must subscribe to it in the same way as anybody else.
Are you happy with your methods of selecting people who want to be parachutists? Are you sure that you're not getting people who want to do it for the wrong reasons?
Of course, we do get people who try to get in for the wrong reasons. We have a very careful selection system, and a large number of people are weeded out, either because they themselves don't want to go on with it, not so many of those, more often people that we feel should not go on with it. And this applies right through the man's initial jumping training, when any time, up to and including his 8th jump, he can say, or his instructors can say, we won't go on with this. There's no ostracism of the man, there's no reflection on him, he's quietly and privately sent off to another unit, and the matter's forgotten.